Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to naming every Universe Mode NXT champion. Yep, I'm gonna do it. I'm also gonna do it in chronological order. I might jump around a bit, but I also want to do more than just quiz myself. I want to give new viewers a little bit of history, and for older viewers or viewers who have stuck it out since the beginning, a little bit of a refresher for NXT, if I can get them right. I did have somebody construct a template for me. They did tell me that I have answers at the very end, all the correct answers that I can pull up for all of you, but I'm not allowed to look at it. So they set everything up. I told them kind of how to do everything, and they constructed it for me. So you know who you are. Shout out to you. So what they gave me was episodes and vacancies on when they occurred. I'll have to figure out for myself, title reigns, everything else. Now, I'm going to slowly go through this because that way you all can pause and take a look. I want to challenge all of you watching, especially the older viewers, if you do check this out. Write down in the comments below, stop the video after you look through all of these episodes, and make a list. Make a list for yourself on all the reigns, or who you think was each champion, and then put it in the comments. I want to see what you all get right, what you get wrong, if we have the same amount of correct answers or not, and also put down in the comments below what you should have me do next, because I personally would love to do world title reigns. I can do the Royal Rumble winners, I can do Money in the Bank, I can do WrestleMania, whatever you want to quiz me on when it comes to Universe Mode. I'm willing to try. Some might be easier to gain or gather information than others, but for now we're going to do the NXT champions. Two other hints though, this is for myself and you all. There are 4 two-time NXT champions. And the last one, right here with the plus sign, is the current NXT champion. So if you're going to take the quiz, pause it right now and go through it, because I am going to start. And if I go on a little bit of a tangent explaining kind of title reigns that I remember, it's to help with the historical aspect. It's also going to be me trying to work through what I think happens, because I don't think I'm going to get all these. Although I should, as my role as commentator in Universe Mode, to rattle off statistics. So we'll find out. But I'm going to start all the way back at the very beginning with Tyler the King Wolf. I know him, and for old viewers, you know him. Tyler the King Wolf. He, myself, and Mr. Samuel all started Universe Mode as the original custom-made characters by everybody, and it was a lot of fun. I remember it being a lot of fun, and I won the inaugural NXT Tag Team Championship match along with Mr. Samuel as Matt King, and he was the inaugural NXT champion. He held it for most of Season 1, and I think he won the world title, and then Triple H hurt him in storyline, which forced him to vacate the title. Who won the vacant title? Yuri Yamashita. He was in an Iron Man match against CM Punk, still one of my all-time favorite matches, especially from that early period. That was back in Season 1. Can't remember if it was NXT TakeOver Toronto or not, but I definitely remember the match. It was a 15-minute Iron Man match, really good. Yuri proceeded to hold the belt to the end of Season 1, and without a doubt, the third champion was Hall of Famer Class Par. I originally only wanted to stick him in the match to give him that exposure, but he wound up winning the match, which threw my plans out the window. Didn't really have a plan for him, and really dorked up his title reign. If you want more information on Class Par's title reign, you can always check out Universe Mode Retrospect. I still want to work on the 5th episode. I keep putting it on hold because I'm working on so many projects, and I got a lot going on in my personal life, so it's a lot going on. But Class Par, after that, I know I was pushing 2 people, and that was Nathaniel and Ty Dillinger. Nathaniel took the belt from Class Par, and Ty Dillinger took the belt off of Nathaniel very quickly. Class Par was moving up to the main roster, so I had to remove him. Nathaniel takes the belt from him, and Ty Dillinger takes the belt from him, because I didn't really like how bland Nathaniel was. He wasn't very well developed, and Ty Dillinger had the storyline with Triple H, so I took the belt off him. I think we're at champion number 5. I'm also counting, because I know certain champions at certain numbers, and that kind of helps me figure out each era, or at least remember each era of Universe Mode. So we're getting near the tail end of Universe Mode Season 2, and the guy who beats Ty Dillinger was Kevin Draco. I believe he won in a triple threat match and became a dual-wielding champion. He was in the middle of a feud with Samoa Joe. It was a triple threat match between Dillinger, Draco, and Joe. Draco won the NXT title and the NXT television title, which later becomes the North American. So Draco didn't hold the NXT title for long, though, and he lost it to Braun Strowman. I was not happy about Braun Strowman winning the belt. I didn't really think he was the best option, but ultimately held the belt, and I tried to make it work with booking him. And he had a lot of dominant performances, but they weren't entertaining per se. They weren't great matches, and people were kind of getting frustrated by him. So I knew how to get the belt off him. This is where Braun Strowman's old title reign is like the first half of Season 3. And the guy who beats him is Drew McIntyre. Drew holds it for 1 episode. And right at NXT TakeOver, the very next episode, he loses it to Johnny Gargano. Gargano was white hot with DIY and the Hitman feud, so he had the NXT Championship during that feud, and it was very good. I really liked that time period. That Season 3 era of NXT TakeOvers was awesome with DIY and the Hitman. Those matches were top tier. But the man who beats him, because that's what we're all wondering, was the 10th champion, and it was Jamie. Jamie won the belt. He was the 10th NXT champion in Universe Mode. Yes. And he held the belt for 28 episodes. So, funny enough, Tyler Wolf holds the belt for 26, then Strowman holds it for 27, and people were thinking, wow, that's a long reign. Well, Jamie held it for 28. This carries over into Season 4 of Universe Mode, where he drops the belts. As we go down the list, Jamie, currently the 10th champion. I know for a fact what all this is, all these 9s. So Jamie drops the belt to Blake Daniels, who is the upcoming talent. Becomes the top man of the company of NXT, but he runs into a brick wall in the form of Scott Cole. This is a lot of Season 4. Jamie moves up to the main roster, leaving Blake Daniels behind. Scott Cole and Blake Daniels feud. Scott Cole takes the belt from Blake Daniels. Blake Daniels wins it back. So we got a 2-time. We got our first 2-time champion. And Scott Cole takes back from him and holds it to the end of Season 4. This is where things get muddled because I can't remember. I know we're at champion number 14. Or championship reign number 14. I can't remember who beats him for it. And this is where I get halted, because I can't remember off the top of my head. But I do know who beats the other guy. It's Max Webb. Max Webb wins the title on an NXT episode of Season 5. And this is where we get like Adam Cole, Aleister Black, the Undisputed Era, Velveteen Dream, Lars Sullivan, among other pieces in NXT. It wasn't just custom wrestlers. We really relied upon custom wrestlers at the very start of Universe Mode. I really don't want to jump around just yet. Who all wins here? I'm going to go on a limb, and I'm going to say Adam Cole, as I butcher typing. Adam Cole wins the NXT title from Max Webb. I think that's what happens. And then I believe I know who wins it next, because that would be... I remember number 15 wasn't great. Wow, this is tough. I didn't think it would get this tough out of nowhere. Season 5 was... lots of trading that title around. Either way, we'll go to the very start, or the very bottom of the list, where I know we got two of the two-time champions out of the way. We'll get the other two out of the way, because the current champion is Chris Hall in Season 10. But this isn't his first reign, it's his second. He took the title from Mac Allen. Yep. I'm doing a great job with the editing. Mac Allen was a one-time, and Chris Hall was champion before that. He took the title from Ryan Trapp, member of the Dynasty, but that wasn't Ryan's first title reign, it was his second. He had regained his title from Isaac Steele, who won the match on his debut, and Ryan was the champion beforehand. So we got all 4 of the two-time champions out of the way. I am 1000% confident in this down, like the past 6 title reigns. Quite a bit. This feeds into Season 9 and the end of Season 8. Things get iffy all in here. I know that. I don't know for sure. Kind of just going to go till I stop. I know who vacated the title, and I know who wins the championship. I know these two. It's going to be Jack. Okay. I might work a bit backwards here. See if anything jogs my memory. Because the guy he beats is Braden McLaughlin. And Braden bested Sante Guerrero. 2 long reigns going on. And Sante had cashed in on Tyler Bates. Wow, who all was champion during this time? I know Aleister Black held the belt at a certain point here. I don't know when he had the championship. I know he won it. I can't remember if Aleister beat Scott. No. No, he didn't. He had the later reign. He beat Adam Cole. I feel pretty confident in that one. There's 18. Yeah. I feel pretty confident in that one. But I have a feeling... I know Velveteen Dream's on this list. I just can't remember. Who else part of it? I think I've made up my mind. If Black is here, then this has to be Lars Sullivan. So Lars Sullivan, I think, cashed in on Scott Cole after Scott Cole retained over Aleister Black. And then Max Webb beats Lars on an NXT show. Adam Cole beats him. Aleister Black takes the title off of him. Black holds the championship up to the Royal Rumble for season 5. Because this is definitely season 6. These two. This is season 6. This is season 5. One of these two is Velveteen Dream. That's for sure. Because Bate cashes in on somebody. Or no, Bate wins the championship. Sante cashes in on Bate. And then Sante holds it, I think, till the tail end of season 6. Braden wins it, goes into season 7. Jack McKay beats him for it and vacates the title because he wanted to create new competition. And we're gonna come back to this. Jackson Wolf, the younger brother of Tyler Wolf, wins the championship. He becomes NXT champion, but only for one episode, because in season 7, Luke Harper won it, to my knowledge, or at least cashed in. And then we started the storyline going into, I think we had one more. We did one more. Title reign before season 8. Who was it? I think I know all the names here. So it's just getting the order right. Cole Quinn was champion. So was Bruce Bennett. So was Ace. I believe, because Bruce Bennett was a weird number. Same with Cole Quinn. I think Cole Quinn had the belt before Ryan. And then I think Bruce Bennett had it in the midst of the Regime storyline. And he took it off of Ace to get him heel heat. I believe Ace was the incoming face. Took the belt off him. And then we connect the dots. So that was season 8 here. All in there. All that's season 8. I'm just missing 3 people. Who took it from Luke Harper? It was in the midst of the... It was not in the midst of the Dynasty. Dynasty. This is still Dynasty. I know it. It's not Austin. Austin didn't win it. Austin never won the NXT Championship. But the Dynasty was heel before season 8. So during season 7, Claspar was Intercontinental Champion, and it was the run-up to WrestleMania. Nope, sorry. It was the run-up to WrestleMania, and he was WWE Champion, and he was mega heel, because he was going to go up against Prince Metallico. Austin had the NXT Tag Team titles, the SmackDown Tag Team titles, and his partner held the other half of both belts and the NXT Championship, and that's EC3. Had to think about it for a minute, which is shocking considering I would expect myself to know that. But EC3 definitely held it. Though it was brief because he was heel. Ace beats him. I do remember that. And then Ace holds it. Bruce Bennett gets heel heat off him. It's season 8. And yeah. Ryan got it to conclude the regime storyline in NXT. If we go back up, 2 champions left. One of them comes to mind. Actually, no, I do know who both of these are. This is about getting it right as well. Obviously. Duh. How do you think a quiz works, Mad? Gosh. Talking to myself in third person now. Turning into The Rock. I had to think about this for a minute. So we're backtracking back to season 5/6. This is 2 people that would be lower on the list. But I believe one had a more respectable reign than the other. I believe this is Velveteen Dream. And the other would be Cassius. Oh no. That's my guess. I'm either going to flip these 2 or get them right. I don't know. Let's find out. So I have Tyler Wolf, Yuri Yamashita, Claspar, Nathaniel, Ty Dillinger, Kevin Draco, Braun Strowman, Drew McIntyre, Johnny Gargano, Jamie, Blake Daniels, Scott Cole, Blake Daniels, Scott Cole, Lars Sullivan, Max Webb, Adam Cole, Aleister Black, Velveteen Dream, Cassius Ohno, Tyler Bate, Santi Guerrero, Braden McLaughlin, Jack McKay, Vacated, Jackson Wolf, Luke Harper, EC3, Ace, Bruce Bennett, Cole Quinn, Ryan Trapp, Isaac Steele, Ryan Trapp, Chris Hall, Mac Allen, Chris Hall. As an extra challenge, I'm actually going to mark down who has won the world title out of all these guys. I'm going to mark them with yellow. I'm just going to mark their names with yellow. EC3 has won it. Brandon McLaughlin has won the world title twice. Sante's won it 3 times. None of these 3 have. Aleister Black has not. Adam Cole has. Max Webb unfortunately has not. Lars Sullivan definitely hasn't. Scott Cole and Blake Daniels both have. Jamie has. Johnny Gargano has once, and it was a long time ago. Same with Drew. Braun Strowman, I don't believe, so no use clips. Draco definitely has. Ty did not. Nathaniel certainly has. He's won it recently. Class part for sure, without a doubt. Same with Yuri, though Yuri's was short. And Tyler Wolf won it twice. Yeah, I definitely know. Yeah, I definitely think those are right. Either way, let's check the answers. Time to check. Hopefully, I got this right. Sorry about that. I'm bringing all this forward. They told me not to look at it. So, Tyler Wolf got it right. Vacated. Like doing my score sheet while looking at this. Yuri Yamashita. Correct. Class Park correct. Nathaniel correct. Ty Dillinger. Kevin Draco. Braun Strowman. Drew McIntyre. Johnny Gargano. Jamie. Scott Cole. And Blake Daniels. Sorry, I typed up Blake Daniels, Scott Cole, Blake Daniels, Scott Cole. So I got those right. Lars Sullivan did. Wow. I'm actually shocked that I got that right. I thought that I dorked up Aleister Black and Lars Sullivan. Thought I reversed them. Adam Cole. Aleister Black. And it was Cassius Ohno? Really? That blows my mind. I booked Ohno to beat Black? Wow, I'm crazy. No, that's cool. Wow. I knew that would probably be my slip up, just because I knew there was a long streak of actual characters, like 5 in a row, that were all part of the game. So I got Cassius Ohno and Velveteen Dream wrong. It's crazy. Tyler Bate I got, for sure. Sante cashed in right afterwards. Then it's Braden, then Jack McKay, then they vacated the title. Then Jackson Wolf won it. Luke Harper, EC3, Ace, Bruce Bennett, Cole Quinn, Ryan Trapp, Isaac Steele, Ryan Trapp, Chris Hall, Mac Allen, and Chris Hall. So I only got Adam Cole, Cassius Ohno and Velveteen Dream reversed. That's crazy. That's so cool. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel, of course, if you choose. This was a very long one. Had a lot of fun doing it, though it wasn't cut at all, so that's probably why it's very long. Plus, I wanted to give more context and information. But I really enjoyed this. If you want me to do any others, please let me know down in the comments below. Feel free to submit your quizzes as well in the comments. I'd love to read through them on what you got right, what you got wrong. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, that will conclude the video. Expect Backlash relatively soon. It's almost done. I have 1 match left to record and 2 to edit. And I'm waiting on NXT till I'm done with Backlash. That said, I will see you all next time. And as always, suit up, Mad Army. Hope you have a wonderful day.